The joy of salvation, Joseph's journey from the pit to the palace. Long ago, in the sun-drenched lands of Canaan, a young man named Joseph stood out, not just for his colorful coat, but for the favor of God that wrapped around him like a robe of righteousness. Though just a boy among many brothers, Joseph carried a dream that heaven had whispered to his heart. But what Joseph did not yet know was that the road to salvation and glory often wins through betrayal, pain, and perseverance. Joseph's life took a sharp turn when his brothers, poisoned by jealousy, threw him into a pit and later sold him into slavery. From the favored son to a foreign servant in Egypt, what a fall! Yet, even in the lowest of places, Joseph carried something that couldn't be stolen, the presence of God. The Lord was with Joseph, and he became a successful man, Genesis 39 verse 2. Salvation, we learn through Joseph, is not always immediate deliverance. Sometimes, it is the unshakable joy of knowing you are not alone, even in chains. In Potiphar's house, and later in prison, Joseph remained faithful. He served with diligence, honored God with purity, and waited on heaven's timing. And then came the day, oh, the glorious day, when Pharaoh called him from the prison to the palace. Interpreting dreams by God's wisdom, Joseph was elevated to second in command over all Egypt. In a moment, his trials were transformed into triumph. But salvation's sweetest joy was not in power or prosperity. It was when Joseph stood before the very brothers who betrayed him, now broken and afraid. He had the power to destroy them, but instead, he forgave. He wept. He embraced. And he said, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive." Genesis 50 verse 20. Here lies the essence of the joy of salvation, not just that Joseph was saved, but that he became a channel of salvation for others. His story reminds us that salvation is more than escape, it is purpose restored. It is the joy of seeing God's hand redeem every tear, every pit, every prison. It is the victory of love over vengeance, grace over bitterness, and divine destiny over human plotting. Just like Joseph, when we walk with God, salvation finds us in unexpected places, not always with a crown of gold, but always with a heart of peace. And from our healed places, we too can save others. Like, share, follow, subscribe and comment.